Hey everybody, what's up? Green tea and a coffee maker currently, right now. I don't have smart things to say for my intros, but we do our best. This is Soldier of Fortune. Yeah, I'm not going to show the overlays just yet. I just kind of want to like talk about stuff and kind of vent too, because I'm not going to vent too hard on you. But yeah, one thing to be grateful for is that I got the North American region VMUs with all of the caps, including the rare yellow one. Look at them wiggle. So that's really cool, and I ordered an extra red VMU with the cap. I took the batteries out, and the one that I have, the brand new yellow one, I took the cap off of that and put it on the other ones just to kind of line them up. I want to take a picture of these, and maybe I'll do that for this review. Yeah, I'll do that. Or I'm not going to make commitments. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I've been working and staying busy and getting back with, getting on track with, my nutrition and stuff. This is like, I'm doing another fast Gollum Cone. We were talking about fasting a little bit, and I am about 40 hours into this one. So I was on the fence. I was thinking about eating. I don't wrestle with food too much because I'm used to fasting, but I was thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and just do another 2 day fast because that's where I get the most results. So I think it's like after the 36 hours, that's when you get into fat burning mode, the most easiest or something like that. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, I was watching Mallrats a little bit yesterday, and I forgot just how juvenile this movie is. I mean, I remember liking it a whole lot. But yeah, like I want to revisit Dogma at some point, like Dogma. Yeah, I got my hands on Doom, and I was enjoying that for what it's worth. I'm like past the second save state or the second chapter or whatever. And this is a real red case. I kind of don't like that it's a red case. I might switch the cases, but I mean that's the way it got served to me. I got this from GameStop, and you know how they sell something new and they don't give you the retail, like the shrink wrapped version. They give you the they have to take it out and then put it in. I think that's incredibly ridiculous. Let's say that. But this is supposed to be a pretty good game because it's got like sticky residue from they have to they have to put a sticker on there. Oh man, no. But I got some games at GameStop when I did go, and I got. This is what's disappointing that I want to talk about and vent about. I got BioShock Infinite. Now it was $2.99. I have no problem with the game functionality. Playing this on the Xbox 360, it's fine. But the save game system on BioShock Infinite is crazy because I made like significant progress and I tried to save and then I got back in later and it took me all the way back from, you know how you get game state fails and stuff. Well, the game save system is horrible and there's people online that are talking about this. So yeah, I don't, I'm cool with not having the retail box, the original box, because I mean, I love Bioshock. Bioshock 1 is a classic. Bioshock 2 is a good follow up. It wasn't like critically acclaimed or nothing, but it was good. And then Bioshock 3, Bioshock Infinite, although it's awesome looking and everything, it's just broken. So I'm not going to go back and try to make, I'm just going to put this game down and get back to it eventually, but it's broken. Whoever did the save states made a big mistake. Just makes my heart sink, and it makes me think about how the times that we live in is bad. And I ordered a Hammer 8 Films collection or something. Yeah, like those old Hammer horror films. And the guy that sent it to me sent me a copy of Minority Report with Tom Cruise. So that's disappointing. And I'm just thinking, hey man, like, we need to stop being completionists and stuff, man. Just like enjoy things for what it's worth because like I do the best that I can, but little disappointments just happen. And I don't know, it's easy to like research disappointing things and then get lost in that and then adopt a negative mindset. Like I'm trying to just keep the positivity that I have and then shoot off with it. I might go to the gym today. That always helps with my mood. But I'm drinking green tea now. Darkest of Days. Now this game is kind of flawed with the controls because I was kind of wrestling with the controls, but the premise and stuff is really cool because I don't like historical stuff that much. I'm not like crazy into wartime stuff or nothing like that. But this is like you're in a like historical battle, and then all of a sudden somebody from the future comes in and takes you, and then they put you in some like soldier program where you're, like you have to like time warp between a bunch of different historical periods. And Mark from Classic Game Room talked about this like a while ago. Like, you know, I saw the review of this and I was like, yeah, because I was looking for the most obscure Xbox 360 games that you can get. That's why I got those Burger King games. So I got Darkest of Days and I played a little bit of it. And I love it for what it is. It's not perfect, but I recommend Darkest of Days because of the cool premise. So, you know, this is the one to get. Soldier of Fortune, we're not even talking about that, but we will. Dead Rising 2, the Dead Rising series is great, but I don't like being timed, but I did find this for $4.99, and I was like, why not? Why not? I had these games, then I got rid of them because I found Jesus. And I know that sounds really corny and stuff, but it helped at the time. I got different attitudes when it comes to religion now, but I'm always questioning, but we're not going to talk about that. I got Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Now I played this and I got rid of it, but I got it back again and it's really good. I never got into Red Dead Redemption. I know I probably need to do myself a favor and do that, but a lot of those Grand Theft Auto games always just get stuck and then I put the game down. But I beat this one to completion and I liked it. And I think that it's fun. It's just fun. And I got Elder Scrolls Skyrim 5? Skyrim? I never played this. I kind of missed the boat. So I'm probably going to... this is probably going to be better than Bioshock Infinite. But Elder Scrolls Skyrim. People were very vocal about it. People loved it. And I don't know. I guess now I'm going to be able to check it out. It looks like the disc is like cracked and messed up. Yeah, it's really bad. It might not play. It might not play. But for $2.99, I don't know. But I might want to try to boot it later on today just to do it. But we're talking about Soldier of Fortune. Are we showing the overlays yet? Let's just stretch this out. I'm hoping that the gameplay is not too terribly long because of my intro. But the one that I'm working on right now, I'm editing. I want to say Wipeout, but it's a Snowcross Championship Racing. That I gotta edit it down and then do the KineMaster overlay type stuff a little bit later. But I just kind of wanted to catch up, and I figured that I didn't have plans today. I was just kind of trying to lay low and stuff, and then I figured, hey, there's sunlight, might as well record an intro real quick. So we got that going. Soldier of Fortune. This is a game where you play some guy. I think I remember playing this game, and the controls were pretty good. I think that it doesn't have invert controls. I think that's the only thing that's wrong with this one. I prefer invert controls. I discovered that when I was playing Halo back in the day, that invert controls are the way to go. But yeah, you may or may not be restricted with the controls, but I remember thinking that this is one to get into. I never just really got into it like that. I need to play some of these Dreamcast games that kind of deserve more attention instead of giving attention to some of these AAA games that everybody plays, because I want to be different. And yeah, Soldier of Fortune. You could probably hook up the Panther DC stick or something like that. You could probably finagle and do something like that. But yeah, I need to make a little list of the games. Like Slave Zero is like one that I want to see how far I can get into it. Like, I have a thing where I don't read menus. I just want to just play the darn game, And I think that I'm not alone, because a lot of text-heavy stuff is just like, just give me the action, And maybe that's just me being an impatient America. But this is Soldier of Fortune. Yeah, it reminds me of like Tom Clancy's stuff, or some of that military tactical stuff. But yeah, I bet you it's gonna be better than Rainbow Six. I didn't really enjoy those. I had one commenter say, "You're crazy. You need to give it more of a chance. You need to calm down. Just calm down." And I was like, kind of bummed out about something. It's like, what? I can't show emotion on my own channel. Apparently not. Apparently I'm not allowed to. But anyway, Soldier of Fortune. Let's look into Soldier of Fortune. And here we are. We are playing Soldier of Fortune. I tell you what, man. Today I just killed it, man. I crushed it. It was my off day, and I didn't waste any opportunity. Like, I woke up feeling like junk. Just kind of like self-defeatist and kind of like, negative because of like stuff at work. But, I just started with this positive self-talk. I watched a video from Human earlier, and it was really good. And, I've been like looking up stuff last night about, projection and, how people misunderstand other people and stuff. And like, you could just be living your life and people will view you as being a certain way when you're totally not that way, I'm just going to begin. Do an easy tutorial. I probably should do a tutorial. If you're serious about this game, you probably should do a tutorial. But yeah, I did so much awesome stuff today, man. I went to the gym and I went up on my weights. And hey, I was like, okay, hey, I'll just be on the squat machine and I'll just do like 20 pounds over. And I was just like, hey, man, yeah, I'm able to do this. I guess I've been kind of stifling myself with the weights because I try to do low weight, high rep, but maybe I should go up on my weights a little bit just for like mood, because it puts a little bit of stress on your muscles, and then it releases the endorphins or however that works. I just go to the gym for mood, but I mean, if I can get a little bit of muscle, man, why not? A little bit, because muscle burns fat quicker than anything. Well, I mean, fasting burns fat too, but it takes longer, right? Fasting and going to the gym is pretty good mix there. It's a pretty long loading screen here. This game does not look like a typical military tactical game. Looks like Grand Theft Auto or something.
I can't let you boys go down.
Doing the sideways shooting thing.
Doesn't sound like you have a choice, Captain. All right, you win. We don't know what these scumbags are up to down there, but we do know they're leaving.
Saber, the plan's failed! Take hostages. Whatever it takes, I want those explosives detonated.
Kill Saber, you've killed the gang.
Understood.
John, take this entrance. I'll meet you at Station 6C.
Good luck, Hawk.
Yeah, just here recently I've been experimenting with different ways of living. I used to be like really depressed, and I've smoked weed before, and I've drank alcohol, and I was just kind of depressed growing up. I never went to the gym enough. Like as a kid, I wasn't really into sports or anything. I attribute some of that to body dysmorphia. I always thought something was wrong with me because I always had to adjust myself because the foreskin is supposed to be there to protect the glands or whatever. So, I never really felt comfortable, even though I'm built to be like a sports guy. Like my grandfather on my mom's side, my mom's dad was into baseball and like had like Hall of Fame stuff for like Pee Wee League or something. You know, and you know, I got like good genetics, man. I would be awesome in sports if I was comfortable in my body, but I'm not. And like I was just into solitary stuff growing up. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, circumcision just stifles human development, and it makes it into something that is not what it's supposed to be.
Cut!
Okay. Okay, it is invert thumbstick. And this is one of those Gollum Cone, you were talking about the ABXY movement, where that kind of doesn't work in your favor, but I like it. I like it pretty much. Like MDK2 is like this, Fur Fighters is like this. There's a few others I can't really think. It's a little bit tricky to get a gauge on the controls. Let me turn the volume down just a little bit. So, yeah, man, I was rocking and rolling today, dude. Like, I feel so good because I went to the gym. I got some laundry started. I went to get my gas tank filled up so I don't have to worry about doing that tomorrow because I was getting low. And I just did a whole lot of stuff. I went to the bank, you know, went to the bank and did some banking business. You know, I'm just doing so good. Are you able to see this? Like, should I turn the brightness down? I'm going to pause it and turn the brightness up a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little bit whitewashed on my end, but looking through the tablet lens here, it looks like it's showing up a little bit better. Oh man, it's just... Yeah, I can't really gauge the controls that well, but I feel like I could probably do better with the controls once I play a little bit longer. I kind of had that problem because, like, I think I was playing Doom and then I was playing Bioshock Infinite, and then I was having a hard time moving the camera around for some reason when I was trying to play Bioshock Infinite. I think it's because there's just something about the analog stick. Gave you a little bit of grace period to shoot the guys. I'm not sure if there's something that I'm missing, because sometimes you can pick up stuff with trash cans and such. You can crouch with the hitting down on the D-pad. Okay, right on the D-pad changes weapons. Okay, left on the D-pad jumps. I don't mind these controls. I think they're pretty cool. Left trigger does not do anything, apparently, at least not yet. I like this presentation. I like this game. Haven't played much of it yet, but the grungy atmosphere makes me think of Max Payne. I like that. Come on, just go down. Is this guy innocent? Because he was being pointed at. How do you talk with these guys? What do you say? Okay. I'm not gonna hurt him, guys. I'm just... He said, "Help me." I think that's what he said. Got the volume down. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Maybe you can hear some more in-game stuff. Volume is kind of low, isn't it? I like games where you can go to a soda machine and actually get a soda if you wanted to. I think the up on the D-pad is what selects stuff, I think you can do that in Half-Life, even though I kind of have a mixed feelings about Half-Life 2. Man, they totally don't shoot. They give you a lot of time to just kind of figure things out. Yeah, man, other than going to the gas station and getting gas today, like, I was totally not a consumer. I was thinking about going to Big Lots to look at, you know, DVDs. Sometimes I go to Big Lots just to see what they got. And yeah, I'm just really proud of myself for just having an efficient day, just being kind of a non-consumer. You know, when it comes to paying utilities and filling up gas tanks and doing just like little teeny things like that, they kind of don't count. Everybody has to pay that stuff. You know, all that little menial junk everybody's got to do. I'm playing horribly. This is not no good. Gave that guy a Charlie horse. Oh, this guy. What's up, dude? Oh, okay. Is there a health pack? If I go over the dead bodies, is there a health pack? Because it looks like my health is not too good. It's like newspaper machines locked. How do I get over here? If I crouch, do I crouch and then jump? You can't crouch and jump because it's like up and then down. I don't know. Don't know. Is this where I came in? No. I feel like this game is easy enough to... Well, I mean, I did pick easy mode. But I do feel like this game is easy enough to get into. And once you get over the controls, which won't... All you have to do is play it. You know, it'll be easier once you do that. And plus you can use the corners for shield. I mean, I'm not playing like with any kind of tactic. I was just standing there earlier and shooting and just getting shot at. Getting my health whittled down. That's a noob move for you. Is there a way that you can do the... Yeah, I was wondering if I can do a invert controls or something. Actually, invert is what I wanted. That's why it feels weird, because like I'm hitting up to go up and down to go down. So next time I play a game with an invert controls, it's going to feel weird. It's like I'm not fully adjusted to either way. It's like I've been playing games that kind of force you to do that. I love shooters. I love shooting games so much. I want to play Doom. I'm going to have that on, you know, I don't know. That's got to be on invert. I think you can just change the controls with Doom. Just been playing that. Hey, that's where I was, I think. So, yeah. I think every first-person shooter should have the option to do invert controls if you do so choose to play that way. So, yeah. Yeah, the ABXY moving your character, it's not for everybody, but yeah, Golem Cone, it's alright. It's alright with me. I guess you would rate this kind of low because of that, right? Oh, I asked you in the comments, but I was wondering if you, so I was going to ask you something about when you go to the gym and stuff, or like, do you do a lot of weights? I think I was just going to ask you that. Do you do a lot of weights when you're at the gym, dude? Because I don't know. I do cardio, then weights. I typically just go in there, hit the treadmill for 15-20 minutes, and then I do weights for 15-20 minutes, and then I just call it a day. So, was I really here? I think I was. I think you're supposed to backtrack. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Because something happened. It's like missing kids, milk cartons. Yeah, I'm not playing much of this game for the review, really. You know, I want to hit up on the D-pad to jump, and it's kind of weird that you have to hit left on the D-pad to jump. That is kind of odd, because it's not really what you expect. This is back when games was still trying to figure out what a game is. You know, so games, the beginning. Hey, it's not as bad as playing Pong. Now, I understand people getting crazy into Pong if you're playing against people, but if you're playing against the computer, it's like, you know, eventually the computer's going to win anyway. It's just an exercise in futility. I mean, you can play against the computer and see how good you can get. So when you do play with people, it's like, that's what's up. But I think Breakout is a little bit better than Pong, because Breakout, you know, at least other stuff's happening. Like, you're just, you know, you got little bricks you gotta break. Arkanoid is better than, do I go to this one? Yeah, Arkanoid is better than Breakout. I think I'm backtracking. I need to go this way, I think. Yeah. Dude, that guy was totally peeing. Did you guys see that? I saw like a garden hose width urine stream. It's like comical. It was like the Toxic Avengers urine stream. I should have known to go to the women's bathroom because it wasn't like a location I was at. So, hey man, if the bathrooms are right here, then why did that guy just pee in front of the bathrooms? That's just kind of backwards. I like the environments. It's kind of cool. Soldier of Fortune. I don't really recall this game. Just shooting at me, huh? Guy wearing like a leather tracksuit, looking like some Terminator. I guess when Arnold Schwarzenegger went to the Halloween party, he dressed up as, you know, a classical music composer so he could tell everybody that he will be Bach. Yeah. Armor. I guess armor is different from health because health is what I need. Okay, I'm in the women's restroom. Let's see what the men's restroom is all about. I kind of like how just the enemies kind of pop up and stuff. This is a great looking presentation. Oh, that's the phone. That's the noise my phone makes when I get a text or a notification. All right, it seems like I'm blocked. Oh, I gotta go this way. Okay, it's like a movie theater setup. You know how they got the bathroom set up, or like an arena, like a stadium or something. Okay. Yeah, I don't want this review to be too terribly long, but I do think that this is pretty sweet. Oh, come on, I'm gonna die like this. I need to implement some of my tactics, like using the walls as, yeah, they don't jump up and down like that for long. Is that a health thing? No, that's just what, okay. The health that I have is the health that I have. Your health is your greatest wealth, children. So, make sure to eat your oatmeal. Eat your apple slices, you know. Stay away from that high fructose corn syrup. And stop hanging out with crack dealers. For once. I'm speaking to you, little Jimmy. Little Jimmy's the little kid that's just kind of maladjusted. Watches too much of that Beavis and Butthead. Got a Beavis and Butthead DVD. You know, I watched that. Got some good chuckles in it, man. I tell you what, when it comes to chuckles, man, that Angry Beavers, man, I was laughing so much. Like, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like upload a little game save thing. I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, I tell you, man, that Angry Beavers is really awesome. There was this episode where, you know, Norbert got deported because he was going through a phase where he was trying to be European, and he was like so convincing being European, and then the immigration people came up and they were like, yeah, you're European, and then like Daggett totally sold him out. He's like, yeah, he's been European this whole time. And then there's this joke with the word spoot. They're always saying like, you know, stuff is all spooty and stuff. Well, at the end, after he sold his brother out, he had like this like he put up. He was holding up Mentos. It was like, I guess, off-brand Mentos or something. And then it said at the bottom, the Spoot Maker. And that really just gave me a genuine chuckle. I was laughing so hard. I just love that cartoon just for the fact, like, I don't laugh at stuff, like, as an adult. Like, I don't laugh, like, at much at all. But, I don't know. Like, I love some of these old cartoons. They're, like, really great. They will make you bust your side laughing, like, and I think it's because you just don't expect it as much. You're just watching a cartoon, just, you know, you expect a couple chuckles here and there, but just, dang, it just hits you sideways sometimes. Bookstore, incomplete. Let's see, on the first CD, it's a good save, no final. You start off in the steer right behind the shop right after you finish Iraq, and okay, sounds like a whole lot of stuff happened. I want you to see the end. I don't want to see the end. something to do about Germany. Yeah, man, Gollum Cone. Let's go to Germany. Let's check this out. Okay, 16 blocks. That's cool. The Spootmaker. Yeah, we're loading this game save. I'm just like here with my thoughts, and I'm just thinking like I've really had it with dumb people, and like I know that's a generalization, and that when you say that you don't like dumb people, that makes you sound the dumbest. But let me explain. Now, I've been around people who use microwaves, and they're standing right next to the dang thing. You know, like you're just not supposed to be in the same room when you're microwaving stuff. You know, like that stuff's bad. It raises your chances of cancer and stuff. People who drink tap water, like little things, like I've been around some stupidity, and you know, I guess that just comes with the territory of just being a man. We're just more aware. We like to research stuff. We like to look into stuff. We like to question the world. That's the way everybody needs to be. And I've noticed that, especially women, they just they're oblivious to these things, and they don't care. They're reprobate, you know. And there's a lot of men who have not woken up. Let's say they're boys. They just haven't woken up yet. It's like women will never wake up because it's not in their nature to wake up. They don't ever really wake up. They might come across certain truths, but they still operate on their biological script. Now, men, we have the option to opt out and refuse what our biology dictates for us to do. Oh wait, we got some crazy weapon. But yeah, as men, we can transcend. We can totally turn our backs on society, and you know, and because of that, we are free. We're free. Wow, this is great. And plus, the colors are kind of copy. Whoa, this looks like Wolfenstein. I was thinking about what this game kind of reminds me of, and I was also thinking because of the beret, it kind of reminds me of the Expendables movie. Okay, whoa, whoa. Some sort of like, this weapon is intense. So yeah, from the looks of it, things kind of pay off. Now, yeah, I'm totally getting a Wolfenstein vibe. This is Wolfenstein right here. Yeah, I mean, you even got like the Nazi-looking poster there. Yeah, man, this game looks awesome. Now, I totally acknowledge that there's a learning curve with the controls. Now, I don't think the controls are perfect. I like the ABXY setup. It's okay for me. Oh yeah, there's a little button on the wall. What do you hit? Was it down or up? Well, I hit something. I think it was up. I think it was up. Getting like a Starship Enterprise, like Deep Space Nine vibe. Oh man, screw you. Screw you, dude. That was some crap. Yeah. 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 Go down. Just go down, dude. What is this guy made out of vinyl? Is he made out of Teflon? Is he a pop vinyl? Is that what this guy is? Soldier of Fortune. This game is cool, man. I want to do a melee attack. Like in Halo or in Doom. Like, you know, I'm talking about the PS4 Doom, not like the old school Doom, but like, old school Doom is cool. I mean, that game's been ported so many times. You can play that on 32X. You can play that on so many systems. I think you can play a bunch of Doom mods on like the homebrew scene on the Dreamcast. People are into that. I think there's like a Simpsons, no, that's Quake. Simpsons Quake. There's been a couple of Simpsons games. I think that there wasn't enough for the time, but now that Simpsons is old and ratchet, it's like, I don't care. Locked. Well, how do you get your key card? You get it from a corpse. Oh, is that a button that you have to push? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Where's the button for this door, though? Okay. I think that was the button for that door. because it's all color coded, you know. Like that's blue, so hit it. Oh man, where'd you guys come from? This guy. I think this is another one to get into. I think it's kind of like Slave Zero, how you... Oh, I just missed the button. Yeah. No. Oh, that's the wrong door. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. But, yeah. I guess once you get accustomed to the controls, you can just get into it. But I recommend just playing one game at a time. You know, just don't overexert yourself with different types of games. I think it's good to play different types of games, but only if they're like different genres. Like you can, you know, on your off time play a platforming game and then play this on your, you know, another time. But, oh man, you guys. Oh, you guys. They're gonna kill me for sure. Yeah. As low as the health seems to be, I think that it's like 11. I'm like 11 out of 90. It's like my health is still good, I guess. Yeah. I think I gave Slave Zero a 9 because, you know, Slave Zero's cool. Come on, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just did an execution style. I did a ISIS. I pulled an ISIS on, and then like now that I said ISIS, this video is flagged. Did I mention ISIS? That most contrived government CIA operation, ISIS. But yeah, I like this game, and I think that it's probably better than Slave Zero, and I rated Slave Zero high as well. Man, like every time you pop a door open, there's always like 17 people. Man, my health is like, I'm dead. I'm just about dead. Yeah, not used to the controls. Maybe this game needs to be just about the same as Slave Zero. I think it's a little bit more likable. I think that if I give it... I've rated Slave Zero so high. Or did I? I forgot. But I'm thinking about just giving this a straight 9. I was thinking maybe like a 9.1 or something weird, but I'll just give it a 9. Whatever. Looks cool. It's just awesome. I'm getting like Doom vibes, like early Doom vibes. Early Wolfenstein. I mean, Doom and Wolfenstein are pretty much the same thing. Id made those, I think. What else? Oh, that's what's shooting me. Can you shoot through the reticle's red, so okay, I was able to get him. But yeah, I mean, look at this game, it's awesome. So this is like stage 3, and things progress like this. This is pretty sweet. I wonder what the bosses look like. I thought that was a drink machine. It's just another flag for the Hitler Brigade. It's always like Hitler is the bad guy in video games and stuff, but like apparently like being a nationalist for your own country is not that bad. He did a lot of stuff for the economy and stuff for Germany and stuff, and you know, maybe America and the rest of the world is the bad guys because they're the ones who do all this atrocious stuff to the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not proud to be an American. You know, they mutilated me and mismanaged everything. Like there's like I was listening to NPR. I know NPR is Rockefeller owned, but there's stuff on NPR about how like school lunches and stuff is better nutritional wise in Mexico. Oh yeah. And like you would think that Mexico would be some third world nation, but like actually America is behind the rest of the world in like healthcare and stuff. Like Canada's got healthcare. Like why do we not have universal healthcare in America? Like we're supposed to be so patriotic and stuff. I can see myself getting like farther in this game with just using like regular tactics, like, you know, using the walls as a shield and stuff. Oh, I thought that was the thing, but yeah, you guys already know America sucks, so America sucks. I mean, there's worse places to be for sure, but you know, things can be better. I mean, I think that, you know, it's patriotic to acknowledge that things could be better. I mean, I think, yeah, this weapon's pretty cool. Go down, man. Wearing that pop vinyl figurine, Teflon armor, that non-stick spray. Go down. Just go down, man. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. I appreciate you guys watching. Do I recommend? Yeah, I think this was an interesting enough game to get into. I think it's a really cool looking little tactical shooter, for sure. I mean, it's more interesting than a lot of tactical shooters, I think. So, yeah, get into Soldier of Fortune, you guys. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.